Right. Friday, 1741, 11 seconds, year 2023, 6 month, June 16th day. Gee, that's the same as the district, the U.S. District Court case, the missile file. That's private judge's file that I got in the federal court, 616. It's called a miscellaneous file, which means it's just notes to a case, but in international law, that's actually a private judge's file. But there's a lot of people that don't know what it is, what it really is. And there's a lot of people in high positions they'll call it, belittle it and call it something that it's not, because they're hiding shit. They got caught. Of course they're gonna say, oh, it doesn't mean shit. Of course they're gonna say, oh, case closed. Of course they're gonna say all that shit. But in international law, a closed case is an open case. But, like I say, some know it, some don't. Some look to hide it, some won't. But anyway, so here I am on 616. There. And also, that's also the same court case. They use the same numbers in the county court too. Anyway, and it's all tied to Uncle Dean, former Oregon State auditor. Yeah, Uncle Dean and all the names of the attorneys that are down there are all names of the names in the family. Stephanie Dingle, Stephen Dingle, Sebastian Bach, all kinds of shit. Anyway. I mean, that's just more evidence to me. It's all fucking hologram. It's all pre-programmed. Someone's playing around with names and shit and all this stuff. And, plus at the same time, they're clues for me. They're giving me clues at the highest levels. They're also giving me clues, letting me know that, they've been controlling everything. In other words, they're part of the family. And Russell, will you please become part of the family club too? They're extending the hand out also at the same time. In other words, you can be just as powerful as us if you go around and step on everyone like we do. Anyway, so here I am. I'm trimming that tree a bit, whatnot. I'm getting all the fucking ants off the top of this roof and cleaning all this shit off this roof that I haven't been able to get to for the 3 years because I had to put all my fucking time into this cleaning this dude's place over here called, employment. Enriching some other man's fucking wealth, fake wealth, enriching the system. So, anyway, so it's nice to have some fucking time finally fucking spend some time at the place that I fucking stay at and consider fucking valuable. Very fucking nice. I'm gonna enjoy all 6 months too. All fucking 6 months, because they got it set up where they're not gonna hire me out there because they think the background check. Everybody looked at the background. Oh, he's a pedophile. Which is a bunch of bullshit. But anyway, that's how they got the system set up. So they ain't gonna hire me. So they're all at the same time they're actually giving me 6 months of leave. That's military leave. 6 months straight. I'm gonna get 6 months paid military leave. Paid. Although it's called something else, because they always call it something else to hide stuff. It's called unemployment benefits. But in international law, that's paid military leave. But they're not going to tell the public this shit. But anyway, so I'm up here cleaning shit. I've cleaned a whole fucking place up. Just fucking, I haven't had time past 3 fucking years. 3.5 fucking years. 3.5 fucking years. 3.5 fuck. About fucking time I get to fucking spend time here to fucking get this place fucking sorted. And when I go to work, I don't just work 8 hours a day. I was spending fucking 16 hours of time over at that dude's place. 16 hours of fucking time. That includes getting up in the morning, fucking recuperating, resting from spending all my fucking energy over there. Yeah, 16 hours. Probably more than that, more like 20 hours a fucking day, considering all the rest that I had to go through, all the injuries I had to recover from. Fuck. Get home. Only thing I need is sweet relief. The only relief I was got was be able to fucking sing. That's the only relief I was able to get, just to fucking sing and play fucking guitar. And not only that, I was still working while I was here because I was writing fucking federal articles and throwing them all over the fucking internet. Yeah, federal articles. Articles up the fucking ass. Anyway, so I'm gonna get up there with that rake go. Where is that fucking rake? I must have put it away. Yeah, it's not there. Where the fuck did rake go? Fuck. Just had it out here. Jesus Christ. This is some fucking funny ass shit. Where the fuck that rake go? God. The rake is another word for arpeggiator. The arpeggiator. The book. Where'd the book go? Jesus Christ. I can't fucking believe it. See, this is all part of the robot game. You know, because I'm still robot controlled too, just that not as much as most. But so, you know, this is known on the street. You know, oh, I just put something here. Where the fuck did it go? And I'm here to say, you know, and then they get me to identify with it as though, oh my God, I lost it, I misplaced it. No, they're playing fucking misdirection with the thoughts. It's the Houdini shit. One hand here and another one over there. The magician's touch. So they learn how to do that shit in psychology. How to fucking get me to place shit down and not realize I just placed it down. And then wonder where the fuck is it? Because I just had it 2 minutes ago. This part, you know, like I said, there's good things to the game too. Because I'm also going through training to catch this shit, to catch it more and more every fucking time. This high-level military training. You know, one might think, oh my God, they're surveilling me. Oh my God, they're controlling me. Oh my God, da 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 da. But there's another side to the coin. It's not all bad. The universe, the energies also have a good side, and the other sides. It ain't just two sides. There's multiple sides, to the point where it's infinite. And it keeps unfolding. Okay, so here's these ants. So they're down there somewhere, probably in the ground, wondering, God, this fucker's coming after us too. Because I fucking sent the other fuckers up the front yard on the side of the house at the front yard, sent them fucking back to their country, back to across the border. And now I'm back here, fucking all these fucking migrants back here, fucking routing their asses. So while I was busy, okay, now while I was busy at cleaning some other man's ant farm over here, right? In the meantime, they were fucking sending all kinds of fucking migrant ants into this yard. And I wasn't realizing it. I didn't realize it. I'd be out here one summer after the other. I was like, God, man, more ants. I wasn't really putting it two and two together. And then all of a sudden, when I was able to finally relax, you know, go on military leave, relax and look around and look at stuff, I started realizing, All right. I went on YouTube, started studying ants and why they're there and all kinds of shit. I'm like, okay, I see what's going on. More training. More fucking... I mean, I gotta be an expert fucking engineer. I gotta be, all the fucking training I go through, I gotta be a fucking expert engineer. And getting more expert and more expert. Okay, now look at the word expert. 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 Okay, that's the yin and the yang energy once again. The girl and the boy energy that mate to bring forth a child. And the child is the atmosphere. That's what I figured out. The child is the atmosphere that's lived in. When the two energies mate and give birth, they conceive and they give birth, and it gives birth to, an atmosphere that's always around. And that atmosphere could be shitty, it could be fucked up, it could be wonderful, it could be, so-so, it could be all kinds of shit. It's whatever I want it to be. And it's whatever I want to be conscious with maintaining. Going through the bad habits too. Realizing that I've been in a certain atmosphere as a bad habit. And so now I have to bring in a new atmosphere as a good habit, so to speak. And the two are kind of together. But it's more so bad until the new starts to grow. And that's the atmosphere. How is it that I want the atmosphere where I am all the time? No, why is it when I get home I feel so free, but when I go out in town I feel fucking shy and scared? All right? There's an imbalance in the child energy. That's the atmosphere. That's what I see going on. Feel so strong, confident at home in the room or in the shower where no one's watching. I can go in the shower and sing, right? I mean, I'm speaking stuff that's relatable to anybody on the street. Anyone can relate to this shit. Why is it that I feel so closed up when I go out in town amongst all the rest of the creatures in the universe? And I get home and in the shower, I'm confident as a fucking lark, right? All right? That's because the atmosphere is fucked up. That's a child energy. Because the girl energy and the boy energy is not in equal succession. There's no equality going on between the two energies. So the children are fucked up. Right? Well, the child is the atmosphere. That's what I figured out's going on in the universe. But that's just the story that I share. But on a grand fucking scale, I mean a big fucking level, when I look at it from the highest fucking mountaintop, this is what I have seen. Now, it could be that it's just for me. Yeah, it could be it's just for me. And then when I realized that, I realized, oh, fuck. Anyone that's a living organism can have the atmosphere that they want just for them, too. I'm like, wow. And we all play into each other's atmosphere. It's a back and forth type situation. And it stretches and it contracts, stretches and contracts, squeezes together and opens up. What's that sound like? Sounds like a fucking vagina squeezing and opening up. Always giving birth. Always. It isn't just 3 or 4 children and that's fucking it. It's constant children all the fucking time. Universally speaking. Opening up, squeezing back together, opening up, squeeze. Does that sound like becoming shy and then going over to the secure, confident? Now I'm shy, feeling shy. Now I'm feeling confident. I'm opening up to the world and now I'm closing in on myself. I mean, this is constantly going back and forth, minute to minute, second to second, week to week. It's always changing. And that's the lean, side to side. That's the lean position. It's always going this way, it's always going that way, always going this way. But when it's become stuck, and stuck for a long fucking time, that's what I see going on. Then there's something serious going on that's wrong. there's some serious wrong shit going on. But it's still like that. It's still part of the natural process. Even getting stuck is still part of the natural process. Because without that stuckness, there wouldn't be that fucking expectation, that fucking, that desire for that something different. It wouldn't be there. Some people call this shit the law of attraction. And I say, well, that's just one philosophy. Yeah, it is the law of attraction. It's that too, but it's also all the other philosophies. It's anything I want it to be, anytime I want it to be. And it fluctuates anytime I want it, whatever I want. It could be the Jesus philosophy, the Muhammad philosophy, the Buddha philosophy 1 minute, the next minute the Jesus philosophy, next minute the law of attraction philosophy, the new teenager philosophy, the new ager philosophy. It'd be whatever the fuck I wanted. Now, if I was to get stuck on one philosophy and say, well, I'm just Jesus and God only, and that's it, and you're all going to hell. And if you don't believe what I'm sharing, damnation to you. Okay? That's what I call fucking serious stuck. But it's also the most wonderful point, because that's the thing that once one becomes conscious, it's like, or once I became conscious, if I say you, now it's a tax on you, huh? But if I just share the experience that I'm having, ooh, now one doesn't feel like now that, oh my God, now I feel much more free because you're not including me in your story as though I'm fucked up now. You're just saying that you've been fucked up. I can relate to that because now I feel like an outsider looking in and I can think more clearly instead of feeling like, oh my God, I feel so belittled because you're saying this and you're saying this about you and me and us. But if you just keep it to yourself and just share what you're going through, God, now I'm just a third-party intervener just looking and examining and wonder and awe, and everything's open and so great. And wow. I mean, I think I'm onto something, but I always say I could be wrong. But I think I am seriously onto something. How the universe functions. I think I'm onto it. Or at least I'm adding to the story. I'm adding to the story. Because a lot of what I say has been around for a long time. I think I'm just adding to it. It isn't that I'm special and, oh my God, look at me, look what I know. To me, that would be pure selfishness. Just fucking pure selfishness. Because I look around and say, I look at even the maritime system, the affidavit system. King Henry VIII. His fathers were bringing it forth and writing affidavits, and and they're thinking, they're tired of being the stupid tyrant-ass king system and everyone being a fucking slave, and they're looking for a way, even though they got to kill them all as much as they can and beat them up if they don't obey the system. At the same time, they have hearts too, and they're on their bed at night wondering, how can they bring equality into the situation? Because they see themselves in a fucked up world. And so they started thinking and coming up with ideas, and that's how I see the affidavit process came about. And it eventually came through King Henry VIII because of what his fathers and mothers, and it's not just the King Henry lineages, it's all the kings and queens that have been. It's just a universal energy once again. The grand scale. That's the girl and the boy energy. Looking to have that atmosphere that's wonderful all the time. Wonderful. Or at least bearable, But, I could go fucking on and on and on and on. Anyway, where the fuck the rake? Oh, there it is. It's on top of the fucking roof up here, out of fucking sight. Look at this. All right, I'm gonna rake all this shit off right up here. I'm gonna hose it down. All right, to the next video. Later. Yeah, that's right at 20 minutes too. Pop, pull the finger. Yeah.